Hello, everyone. Last week we had a little meeting, or should I say, a brief meeting, to actually put forward a proposal for us to have a mega functional Facebook group for successful people in business. And I know quite a few people did try to log on for the meeting. For some reason, there were technical issues, and I did say I would put together a 15 minutes video for the benefit of everyone who wanted to be a part of the meeting but couldn't make it. So this is it. Okay, so thank you for listening to this brief video. It's actually to share with us all the um, proposal for a mega functional Facebook group, especially for those of us that are in business or would like to, consider starting a business and would want to use Facebook as part of your marketing avenues as well. So this happens to be the slides that we used for the meeting. So this was just a preview of what to expect if you need to use the webinar and the controls. So that's not very important now. Okay, so the agenda for that meeting, which was the 18th of August, we looked at, there was a welcome and a brief background of what we want to talk about now. I did the project summary. We discussed the needs and problems of users, of Facebook, especially business people, goals and objectives of what we're about to do in the Successful People in Business Facebook group, the key benefits of collaborating together to do this, what procedure to follow, the timeline that it would take us to actually achieve our certain, goals and objectives, key personnel for the group, how are we going to evaluate our success, did we reach our goal, and also as a result of the meeting, what are the next steps. And we also gave opportunity to take questions as well. So this was just the agenda for that meeting. Okay, so I'm taking you through a brief background of why I personally am looking at this method of collaborating to create a more vibrant Facebook group. So we are a group of business people. That group, Successful People in Business, has been existing for a while. People do use it to at least tell members of the group what they do or share a blog post. We have some ladies on the group who share blogs, consistently, and we do have a common denominator. Most of us are either a group owner, that means we do own or run our own Facebook groups, or a member of numerous groups that are business networks. So a lot of us in this Successful People in Business group belong to groups, and that's very good. So that's a brief background of what we do in Successful People in Business before now. But looking at this project that we're proposing, which is to grow a functional, vibrant Facebook group that business people can leverage on for networking in order to add value and receive value as well. We want to see how we can do it differently or improve on what we already know. Okay, so definitely we're trying to solve a problem. There might be some individual and collective needs with regards to using Facebook groups, and this is what we want to create a solution for. So relatively, we've realized, or well, I have noticed, is that there are relatively low participation in Facebook groups. A lot of groups do not have much diversity of participation or activities either. So we do the same thing every week. People just put up what they're selling or what service they're providing, and they go away. You see, so these are some of the things that we've noticed, and a lot of groups have very low memberships. You have groups of less than 100, you have groups of less than 300, and you find out that the number of people who are really saying anything are really close to less than 10. So on that meeting on Monday, the reason why we have 3 more points that don't have anything there is that if you do know of any other needs and problems that we haven't captured in these slides, please feel free to pop it in text form at the bottom of this video while you're watching it. If there's anything we haven't covered, we'll be happy to read from you. Okay, so what's the goal and objective of this initiative? So we want to build much stronger and larger business networks. Numbers are very powerful, so we want to see how we can do it together, and that means collaborating in a more structured and defined way with collective targets as well, so that we can all benefit from a mega group. Okay, and so what will be the benefits of doing this? So I've looked at the fact that we would learn new things, because there are so many talented people, so many gifted people, so many successful business owners, and so many knowledgeable people in our midst, and so we can share knowledge in a systematic way, in a way that everybody would learn something new every week. We would also gain bigger exposure, because it means that we can actually strategize to publicize this group so that we can have diversity and do bigger things as well. When we want to, we can have online meetings for our group, and we can figure out how to actually do bigger things, really, together. Leverage time, save time. You don't want to be posting in 15 groups, and in those 15 groups there are the same people there. Share resources, and you want to leverage contacts as well. You get to know my people, I get to know your people, because we provide different services anyway, from our own business point of view. So how do we hope to carry out this this venture, should I call it, this goal? We'll look at establishing a common goal. So we hope to be able to put this in text message, have a mini meeting in words where people can consider a particular goal they think we should be achieving together. We want to establish an effective execution of this process as well, which means that not everybody is having to read 50 posts in a day, whereby it becomes very boring and your Facebook notification keeps popping. We don't want to become a nuisance, so we'll be looking at a strategic way to carry out this process for a successful group. We would also have timetables, when to post what, so when to pop into the group to read what normally goes on the walls. On what day is on Monday, what do we do? On Tuesday, what do you do? So you can choose what you really are interested in. We don't want a situation where you lose out on vital information just because there's no pattern to it. On how we do things. And definitely we will have key personnel for the group, so at least it's moderated properly, and at the end of the day, it's our group, so we want structure. We don't want people to just come and post invaluable stuff on our wall or in our group. So we will nominate, we'll vote for key personnel, and we should have a way of evaluating how well we are doing. When do we want to evaluate? How often? What's the frequency? This is something we would like to discuss. We can have a chat, a post whereby everyone would contribute to it. How should we evaluate our success? Is it weekly? Is it monthly? Is it annually? We'll look into that. And it was open up. It is open up now as well for us to get going, with this proposal to have a functional and mega Facebook group. So we would like you to specify the actions required to be taken. What do you think? Share the link. You can pop it on your Facebook wall. Join this group. It's something great is happening, and we'll just use the last 4 months of this year 2014 to actually build a strong group, and we would find it a very useful tool to leverage our 2015. So we're looking at, if we don't want to do things the same way in 2015, we want to get bigger results, and we want to do things effectively, and we want to save time. So I hope I've been able to give you a brief information about what successful people in business Facebook group is intending to achieve. We are looking at, what do you think? Having a group of 5,000 people maybe in the next 4 weeks, and give ourselves a target of 50,000 people in the next 12 months, and actually build a strong, vibrant group that is irresistible, especially also for some ethnic backgrounds that might not have been doing so much in their own small groups, but it's an opportunity for us to do something together. Okay, so I'm sure as a result of what you've heard today from this short video, you would have some questions, and please pop your questions at the bottom of this video, and I'm sure so many of us will be happy to contribute. Please don't keep quiet. Don't watch the video and just go away. Let's make this vision happen. Together, we can do big things, we can do great things, and we can go very far as well. Thank you so much for listening. Yes, we're looking at having our next meeting in September, and we hope that you will create time. So we'll look at having once a month meeting, even if it's just for 30 minutes. But at least let's know everyone on the group, and let's do something different so that we can have a different result. My name is Abiodun Oluokun, and I'm actually looking to work with every one of you for a successful Facebook group. Thank you. Bye-bye.